About what happened earlier, our camera's battery just died, and apparently they're quite hot. And I just replaced the batteries with rechargeables. So let's continue from where we left off. This is part 2. Sorry.
Part 2 of the Scout Guide. As I recall from our guide just now, we were talking about melee weapons. The unlockable melee weapons that the Scout has. The Sandman. To start off, this is the original unlockable. You can get this via random drop or by achievements. What's that? Achievement milestone 1, I believe. Achievement milestone 1 will get you the Sandman. Now, the main attribute of the Sandman is that it'll minus your health down to 110. So that's minus 15 health fall. So it's a very high risk weapon, but what it gives you is a stun ball, a baseball. When you press your alt fire, your left click button, it will unleash a ball that will stun your enemies for a second. Now, what happens to this? When they're stunned at short distances, they will generally do this sort of surrender humiliation poses. They won't be able to fight back, and you can do an extra bit of damage on them during their attacks. If you stun them, if you fire that ball from a certain distance, you can stun them whole, as in you'll be immobile for a second, for about 8 seconds. The Sandman also, the stun ball does about 15 damage. So it can kill, but you have to be very lucky. I've only killed one person. And also about that Sandman is that it has a taunt kill. Its taunt kill is it will do a sort of Babe Ruth tribute, and it will smash the person right into the sky. The next unlockable is his Holy Mackerel. Generally, it's just a reskin of the baseball bat. It's nothing special. It's just a humiliating way to die. I love using this to kill people, because when you see the kill, it'll say it's fish kill. Next is Candy Cane. It's a very overrated weapon. I wouldn't recommend using it. Okay, it's generally categorized as a high risk, high reward once again. You get 25% more explosive damage. So Demo Man and soldiers and engineers with their rockets and their grenades will generally kill you very easily with just one shot. But you kill anybody, not just with this weapon, but if you kill anybody with any weapon, as long as you have the Candy Cane equipped, you have a small health pack ready for you after they die. So it's a so-so weapon. It will help you heal you, but you could get killed very easily. Another weapon where you can
Backfire.
Another weapon you can get yourself killed very easily is the Boston Basher. Now it's a bleeding weapon. You manage to hit your enemy with the Basher, they'll do bleeding damage for 5 seconds. Bleeding damage is 6 damage per second, so that's additional 30 damage with the initial 35 damage from the hit. So that's 65 damage, a standard melee weapon damage. But if you miss your target, as you can see,
You will hit yourself like an idiot.
Yes, you will bleed.
You will bleed. Bleeding your ass, fool.
Yes.
Cause I pity the fool.
You will bleed. You can even do a special bleeding jump. It's a little tip I'll show you someday. Okay, then his other melee weapon is the Fan of War. It's like Criticola, except its only penalty is that it does very, very little damage. You manage to hit somebody with this fan, they'll do mini crits. You can see by a skull and crossbone symbol above their head. It'll hang on them for 15 seconds. But you will not kill anybody with the fan. The Fan of War only does 3 damage on its head. So you can smack them as much as you can, but
You'll never get shit done.
yeah, I mean, the best way to do it, you smack somebody with the Fan of War, you can get your scatter gun somewhere. And then finally, it's the Scout's final and probably potentially dangerous melee weapon is the Atomizer. You do not fight with the Atomizer. It has a very slow rate of fire. It's slower than even your Demo Man or any of your other standard melee weapons from the other classes. And plus it does really miserable damage, about 23 damage. So you don't kill people with it, even though there's been some idiots who've killed me with it. But what it gives you is an additional jump, so a triple jump. There is a bit of a catch though. Every triple jump you do, you deal 10 damage towards you. So if you jump minus 10 off your health, this will give you extra evasiveness. Any sniper trying to snipe you down will have a lot of difficulty. But the Atomizer is generally, I'll say, a very high risk, high reward weapon again. The Scout is generally high risk, high reward. Okay, so what do I recommend for a setup? My friend S right here doesn't have that many items, so
Yes, because I'm a noob. Yeah, I know. I play very little Team Fortress. Mostly play Left 4 Dead. I mostly play on my favorite system of all, which is basically my PS3.
holy
Right
shit.
over here.
You didn't tell me you had quick fix, man. I want this. I want this minigun.
Oh, apparently I have something that my friend wants.
Damn it.
You jelly?
Okay, so as I was saying just now, one of the things that you can see for items wise, the Scout, the stock get up is good if you're not a person who likes to go up close and personal. There is a set you can do. Try it out. This set is called the Milkman. It is a poly count set. Poly count sets, when you wear them, they'll generally give you an additional bonus when you put on the additional full set. The Scout's poly count set is the short. It has two poly count sets. It has the shortstop, Mad Milk, Holy Mackerel, and a hat called the Milkman, which you can see right here. Wear this hat and the set will be complete. This will give your Scout an additional 25 health. Now, in general, for this strategy, you want to be a very mid-range, irritating Scout with more health on you, and with the ability to heal yourself. This will give you an edge on battle with the shortstop, since it has a very fast rate of fire. Macro is nothing much, so I wouldn't touch on that. Another recommended setup I can go for is a sort of, I was called my ideal capture the flag setup. What you have is Scattergun, have Bonk Atomic Punch, and melee weapon wise, I would recommend either Sandman or the Boston Basher. Now, why Bonk Atomic Punch? In capture the flag modes, you tend to find a lot of sentriness. So, Bonk Atomic Punch will save you. You can escape the sentriness and try to get into the enemy intels. Boston Basher would be a high risk maneuver to try and play with psychology of the enemies. When your health trickles down, they'll be a little scared to themselves, and bleeding is very hard to heal. They need either a medic or a health pack or the resupply cabinet in order to stop bleeding. The Sandman would be I'll call it the last ditch effort to get away from your enemies in a capture the flag situation. That stun ball can do wonders to either escape or do more damage against your opponents. And that's mostly for the Scout. I'll show you another short playthrough of the Scout once again.
Yep, here's another gameplay.
This time I'm gonna do another game mode.
Yep, and he's gonna play Halo on Upward.
One of my favorite maps.
Yeah, and personally, the most I played as is actually a soldier.
I played Demo Man, and I've clocked in about 51 hours of Demo Man.
My worst, as you can see, is a spy.
Don't worry, man. My worst is also Spy. I've only clocked in 3
I'm worse than you. I have 2 minutes.
3 hours. 3 hours.
I have 2 minutes. Okay, let's see some action.
Actually, I should just change. Alright, now, since he doesn't have any of the new items, I'll have to suffice with what I have here.
Apparently.
Now then, this is once again a payload map. Payload maps The rules of payload is like this. This is another map that favors that can. This is another game mode that would really favor the scout if you're on the capturing side. Payload, basically you have to push this. The blue team has to push this cart over here, a bomb, to a red team's base. The red team is supposed to prevent them from bringing their cart and destroying the base. But I'm gonna show. Now remember the main strategies. Scattergun, up close and personal. You must flank them as fast as you can, and also use the pistol as a backup weapon. If you're still with an enemy and the reel is still reloading, quickly switch to a pistol. As you can see, I'm not exactly the best scout player out there, but generally that's what you have to do. You have to keep double jumping here and there in order to confuse your enemies and give them a hard time, and also keep in target. As long as your scattergun can do some shots, that's how you have to play. And that's generally it for the scout. I'll do some more guides for the other 9 classes soon. And hey, see you again.
Yep.
If you want to play with me, I generally go for the nom servers from the US, and I play mostly Demo Man, as I said before.
Yep. And I join him on that server when I'm free, because basically I don't really play much. When I'm free, I just play it. Yeah. So okay, this is SNA of SAWN signing out. See you next time.
Bye.
And here's more footage of my Alienware. You jealous? You jealous? I know you are. I know you are. Look at my mouse. It's so beautiful. It's a Tron mouse with a mouse pad. I know it's really not good for gaming, but I don't care. It's nice. It's comfy. Okay, bye bye. See y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye. We'll be covering next week the Game Expo at Suntec, just so you know. Okay, we'll see you all then. Bye.